so proud.
Hey guys, it's Flo and today is a clean with me video, but this one is going to be a little different because we have a special guest, you guys. And I'm just going to be sharing how we clean as a family when we need to get things done a little bit faster. And husband Michael is always there willing to help, but that day he was more eager because he needed me to wash and detangle his hair, and he just didn't want to wait all night for me to be done cleaning to get started with his hair. And a lot of these things normally I would try to tackle throughout the day, but why nobody told me how difficult it is having 2 toddlers now? Like, they have been really keeping me busy throughout the day, so I just don't get a lot of the work that I would normally do before he gets home. Like, it was like as soon as Joshua turned 1, it was like toddler behavior activate or something. But anyway, in today's video, you'll be mostly seeing us doing a lot of wiping. A lot of the end tables needed to be wiped down, sweeping, mopping, and also some laundry motivation. So go ahead and stay tuned. I was trying to tell husband Michael I need to see the paper towel. The family want to see the cleaning motivation, but he didn't know what I was talking about. So I hope you guys got a glimpse of what the paper towel looked like while he was wiping the windows. So I don't know if you guys saw all the little bugs that was on the ledge that needed to be cleaned. While he was up there, he was talking about how we may need a new pest control because we do our own pest control. We spray around the house, and some of them will make it in the front of the house, but they won't survive. I think we need to find something else that prohibits them to coming in to begin with. So if you have any tips, please leave it down for us down in the comments.
It's a rare thing to do just what we do, love. Hold your head high and do it by your own terms. They don't get it, babe. No, they don't get it, babe. They don't know about us, babe. They don't know about us.
Before we get started with the laundry, I want to take this time to share this laundry sorter that I was gifted by the company named Nerveol. If you've been here before and you see me done a couple of my laundry motivation videos, normally I would start with my dirty hamper that's already out. Then I would dump out all the clothes and sort them out that way on the floor. And then eventually I will make it to the laundry room with my first load. So having this laundry sorter, I thought it's going to be really helpful to save me some time. Pretty much as the clothes are getting dirty, I can easily just put them in the basket, already sort them out that way. And when it's time for me to do laundry, all I have to do is roll that in there and start putting on my first load. And as I was putting it together, I was like, where was this item when I was in college, or even when husband Michael and I was staying upstairs in the apartment? And at that time, we didn't have any washer or dryer, so we'd always have to do our laundry in the laundromat. And I was struggling trying to bring loads of dirty clothes down the stairs. So I feel like this will be really helpful for that. And, you know, with my 2 little ones, I'm always thinking about safety. I love the fact that you can lock in those rollers, so I don't have to worry about Michael trying to come out there while I'm doing laundry during the day to rolling down my laundry. So I'm really excited about that. It's super easy to put together. I didn't want to bore you guys with that, but I really love the fact that the bag is removable. That's what's going to be helpful if you are, you know, on the go, or you live upstairs, or even if you're a college student and living in a dorm. I think this would be perfect if we bring it upstairs in the guest room, so that way when we ever have guests staying over, they can just put their dirty clothes there, remove the bag, and then they can bring it down the stairs and get some laundry done. I also like these little side pockets. I think they're perfect for socks because I am good for losing socks. But if you are interested, you guys, I will have this link down in the description box.
So fly, you got me like my. You got me like my.
I think moving forward, we definitely gonna have to take some time and wipe down that stepper, because we use that for outside and it does bring a lot of dirt if we try to use it in the inside of the house. So I definitely think moving forward, we need to just take a minute or two and wiping that down before we bring it in. And I just want to point out that the matching pajama pants were not planned. I get I get ready first while husband Michael is doing nighttime routine with the boys, and I swear he be trying to be like me sometimes. So I think he saw my pants and decided to put his on. But I just wanted to say that. So I know you guys can't see me, but I was actually cleaning the half bathroom, and then husband Michael was grabbing some toilet paper for me to restock in there. And I was just like, I want to show you guys so much. But then I realized I'm still working on editing that final transformation reveal video. So if you're new here and have no clue what I'm talking about, we did our half bathroom DIY project. It was our very first one. And if you want to see everything prior to the reveal, I do have a playlist. I'll link it on the little cards up there, or it'll be in the description box. So now we're just going to start with our dusting. And if you thought those were books in the bookshelf, you are sadly mistaken. Those are actually Michael's collection of movies and shows. I think right now he currently have a little over 700. No, I am not being dramatic or exaggerating. He really does. He really loves movies, you guys. He can tell you directors, their first movie, all kind of stuff. But he was actually telling me how he's running out of space, and we need to figure out maybe getting another bookshelf or something like that to add to his collection. So, he enjoyed dusting it off and making sure they are still in order, because the kids have been going over there and grabbing a couple of his DVDs. But while he's working on that, I'm going to go over there and start dusting the tables in the living room.
We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars.
So I was a little hesitant to share some of these clips of this cleaning video, simply because there's a lot of space or areas in our home that needs a lot of work, and we don't have matching furniture or anything like that. So I think a lot of us kind of get stuck in waiting for things to be perfect to be able to share. And honestly, if I were to do that, you guys would probably never see me. So I'm working on just coming as I am and sharing, exactly how things are. And I was watching Mariana's cleaning video, and I know I call people by their name, but oftentimes these are people that I talk to on YouTube, so they have their own channel. I always link them in the description box. So if you're ever interested of who I'm talking about, definitely check out the description box. But in her recent cleaning video, she was kind of pretty much opening up about the same thing, of how there's certain parts of her home that she just doesn't feel comfortable sharing with, and for various reasons. And I just thought, every time I go to visit her home, all I see is love and just someone just working really hard, taking care of her family. And I just wanted to share that, and I hope you guys can see the same thing in my channel.
We got this. Turn it up on a higher level. Turn it up. We got this. Turn it up on a higher level. Turn it up. We got this. You better join in. You better grab that tambourine. Bring a bass. We might be wicked. We may be forced to cause a scene, make some trouble, baby. Ooh, I live it. That's my tune. Choo-ah. Ooh, I love it. Crank it up, yeah. Turn it up on a higher level. Turn it up. We got this. Turn it up on a higher level. Turn it up. We got this. Turn it up on a higher level. Turn it up. We got this. Turn it up on a higher level. Turn it up. We got this. We got this. We got this.
So you guys, this is one of the areas in the house that I tend to neglect quite a bit. Look at all the dust that's just being collected on there. So I really needed to get in there and give it a good wipe down. But this table right here was such a good find. I got it from Goodwill maybe a couple years ago, and I want to say I didn't pay more than $20 for it, and it's still holding up pretty nicely. That candle right there is so sentimental to me. That was probably like one of the last teacher appreciation gift that I got from one of my students, and the same thing goes for the picture frame. Another student gave that to me, so they'll probably be with me forever. And then that little grass thing with the butterfly on top, I don't know what it's called, but it was free 99. They left it at the house when we purchased it, so I was pretty happy about that. That love sign was from our wedding. I purchased it from Hobby Lobby years ago and just wasn't gonna throw it away, so I utilized it. And then that mason jar is from Facebook Marketplace. I actually purchased it from a previous bride that DIY'd it for her wedding, and I end up using it for our wedding for our centerpieces. But that's probably the only area in our home right now that have any kind of decor. If you look around, there's no pictures on the wall, nothing. And if anything, definitely stick around to see how long it's gonna take us to make this house a home. So yeah, go ahead and click that subscribe button to join our family and see all the changes that we'll eventually make around the house.
You're standing by that window, playing your guitar. And if I close my eyes, I can almost hear your song. A picture of you. And I remember every day that I spent with you, the look you had upon your face when I said goodbye. I don't know why I let you go, but I was young and dumb, and all that I have left from that time is a picture of you. I could talk to you for hours, and we stay up all night. And when morning came, we make breakfast in bed. I don't know why I threw away what we had. What's wrong with me? I don't know why I threw it all away. And I remember every day
And now it's time to mop, and you know you gotta have that hot water. I don't even know where that came from. I just always remember using hot water to clean a variety of different things. Even growing up, you had to have the hot water. And I'm just adding the Mr. Clean all-purpose cleaner. That's what we had on hand. Normally, I would use like a Tide Pod inside the water as well. But we're running low, and the price on Tide Pods have kind of went up around here. So I kind of slowed down on using that for mopping. And I've been on TikTok, and I see people using a variety of different things. I know people use pine Sol sometime. Was it Fabuloso? And even the scent boosters. I actually was watching Erica's cleaning video recently, and she used it, and I was so ready to use it this time around. I went to the laundry room and I saw how low that was. I was just like, I'm gonna save those scent boosters for actual laundry. So I'm gonna have to try that next time. But let me know down in the comments, what are some of the things that you use to mop your floors.
Stars made of stars up above, made to fall. Stars, counting stars, and they guide me through the dark. Lonely days left in despair, air is getting heavier, but I do my best to breathe. Dreams of green and filled with bliss. Life is so much more than this. So where do you go when nothing's like home? I'm going for the gold, turning off the cruise control and take a long way home. Moving on was never harder with knowledge of all the things I leave behind. I got a new friend in my life that is perfect, and you're no longer on my mind. Sun, warming sun, and my life's just begun. Sun, under the sun, I'll be fine and you'll be gone when nothing's like home. I'm going for the gold, turning off the cruise control and take a long way home. Only days left in despair, air is getting heavier, but I do my best to breathe. But I do my best to breathe. Dreams of green and filled with this. Life is so much more than this. So where do you go when nothing's like home?
It is always interesting to see someone do things differently. I will always bring a basket to put all the clean clothes in, then get there. I'll sit for a while, try to find a show or something to do as I'm folding clothes. Whereas husband Michael will just grab all the clothes with his hand, bring it to the couch, and get straight to folding.
I'm in love with all your lights and your colors. I'm in love with all your nights. But you've kept me far away from my focus, and to my heart I cannot lie. Stars, made of stars, up above, made to fall. Stars, counting stars, and they guide me through the dark. Lonely days left in despair, air is getting heavier, but I do my best to breathe. Dreams of green and filled with bliss. Life is so much more than this. So where do you go when nothing's like home? I'm going for the gold, perfect, and you're no longer on my mind.
But that's it, you guys. I hope this video was inspiring and motivating, or maybe you learned something new from us. So thank you so much for watching. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.